Hello, children. How are you all? Today we are going to see the new chapter in our science, that is food essence of life. So, food. Every day we are eating different variety of food, isn't it, children? So why we are eating food? Food is the essence of our life. So if you are not eating food, you will not get energy, isn't it, children? So let's learn in this chapter about the importance of food and what type of food we should have in our daily life. Okay, so first, food. Food is the essence of our life. We get energy from the food. Yes. So every day we do one or other work. Means we need energy for doing work. So from where do we get this energy? We get energy from the food that we eat. Food is not only giving energy for us, it is important for our growth, development, and good health. Yes, we need good health, isn't it, children? So, we should grow and develop. Yes, so food is important, it is occupying an important place for our growth, development, and good health. If we need good health, we should eat proper, nutritious food. So, what is there in the food we eat? How it is giving energy for us? How should our food be? So, this unit we are going to learn some information about it. Okay. So, here first we can recall the nutrients of food. So, what are the important nutrients of food, children? You have already know that there are many nutrients in the food. Yes, so the food that we eat contain many nutrients. The nutrients of food and the food material which are rich in those nutrients are given here. Here you can see the nutrients: carbohydrate, lipid, protein, vitamin, and minerals. As carbohydrate is the nutrient, it is present in the food materials such as ragi, wheat, jowar, foxtail millets, little millets, bread, honey. Okay, so these are some of the food materials which are rich in carbohydrate. Understood, children? So the nutrients which we need to take in our food are carbohydrates, lipid, protein, vitamin, and minerals. Not only minerals, we should intake water also in our daily food. Yes, so the carbohydrate rich food are ragi, wheat, jowar, foxtail millets, little millets, bread, honey. Okay, now food materials which contain lipid, okay, are groundnut, meat, fish, dry coconut, sesame, egg yolk. Okay, so these food items contains lipid. What is meant by lipid, children? Fat. Okay, so groundnut, meat, fish, etc. contains lipid or fat. Then protein. So food materials which contain nutrient protein are cow beans, red gram, black eyed beans, milk, green gram, soya bean. Okay, so what are the food materials which contain protein, children? Cow beans, red gram, black eyed beans, milk, green gram, soya bean. Now let's see the food material which contain vitamins. Fenugreek. Fenugreek is also known as mentia. So carrot, sprouted seeds, fish oil, green yellow vegetables contains vitamins. Now, minerals. So, food materials such as vegetables, fruits, lemon, cereals contains minerals. Okay. So, these are important nutrients which we have to intake in our daily life. So, we should be very careful in intake of our food, because the food we are eating should be nutritious. It should contain the proper nutrients which we have studied today. Okay, children. Now let's see some of the food substance which we will get from plant. Yes, so there are two sources from where we will get food. What are the sources, children? From plant and from animal, isn't it? So here we are going to see some food substance from plant source. Okay, so the food substance from plant source are classified as cereals, pulses, oil seeds, vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fruits. Okay, so the food substance which we are getting from plant sources are classified as cereals, pulses, oil seeds, vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fruits. Now here in this tabular column you can see the list of some food materials obtained from the plant source. What are they? Mango, palak, sweet potato, brinjal, groundnut, red gram, sesame, lemon, jowar, green gram, beetroot, black gram, foxtail millets, fenugreek seeds, orange, amaranth, sunflower seeds, little millets. Okay, so these are some of the food materials which we can obtain from the plant source. Now let's see about the millets. Okay, so millets is the food which we are getting from the plant. Yes, so the food we eat consists of more than one nutrient. Among them, millets is very important. Millets like foxtail millet, pearl millet, barnyard millets, kodu millets or the band of nutrients. Okay, so millets like foxtail millets, barnyard millets, kodu millets or band of millets are important in millets which contain more nutrients. Our elders used to consume more of millets, but nowadays the consumption of these cereals which are considered to be healthy is reducing. So the consumption of these cereals are healthy, but now the intaking of these cereals is reducing. So here you can see the important millets. Okay, so these are some of the important millets. What are they? Jowar, pearl millet, ragi, little millet, brown top millet, kodu millet, proso millet, foxtail millet, barnyard millet. Let's repeat the same thing again. So important millets which we have to use in our food are jowar, pearl millet, brown top millet, little millet, ragi, then kodu millet, proso millet, then foxtail millet and barnyard millet. So these are important millet which we have to intake in our daily life. Now, what we will get by eating these millets? Millets can be grown using less water in less period of time. What are the uses of millets? So millets we can grow using less water in less period of time. They can easily grow in different environment and climatic conditions. So we can grow millets easily in different environment and different climatic condition. These millets can be grown without using chemical fertilizers, pesticides and herbicides. Okay, so we don't want to use any chemical fertilizers or herbicides or pesticides. What is meant by pesticides, children? Pesticides means the chemical which we are using to control pest. Herbicides means chemical which is used to control herbs. Okay, herbs means small unwanted plants. Okay, so millets can be grown without using any chemical fertilizers, pesticides and herbicides. So they are called as friends of famine, and these cereals have a lot of nutrients. So in dry condition, or if there is a less water or a different environment or different climatic condition also, we can grow millets. So they are called as friends of famine, and these millets have a lot of nutrients. Availability of food. So, the fertility of agriculture land and climatic condition differ from one place to another in our state. Yes, so all types of the crops cannot be grown in all the places. Okay, so the plants need proper climatic condition, proper agriculture land for its growth. Yes, so all types of crop cannot be grown in all the places. So crops like jowar, ragi, paddy cannot be grown in all places. So therefore the government has taken many steps to ensure the availability of food for all the people. Okay, so what are the, so availability of food for all the people is not there, because everywhere we will not get all types of crops. Okay, because crops need a proper that specific climatic condition and temperature and fertility of the soil. So all the crops cannot be grown in one particular state. So some government adopted some steps to ensure the availability of food for all the people. Example, giving milk and midday meals for students in a school. So in school they are giving milk and midday meals for students. Next, supplying food materials at nominal rate through fair price shops. Okay, so like ration shop, you used to tell, no? Yes, so they are supplying food materials at nominal rate through fair price shops. And steps are taken to prevent unnecessary holding of food materials by the merchants. Merchants means, you know, who will sell the foods. Yes, so there are many steps which are taken to prevent unnecessary holding of food materials by the merchants, and purchasing the food material from the farmers, storing them in proper godowns and then distributing. So this is also one step which is taken by the government. So they will they will purchase the food material from the farmers, and they will store the food materials in proper godowns and then distributing to the people. So factors which decide the food we take. Although we are of same state, our food system is based on the climate and food materials which are available in our region. Yes, so the food which we eat is decided by the tradition. So first of all, the food which we take depend on the climate and food materials, if it is grown in the particular region where we are living. Okay, and next thing is the food which we eat is decided by the tradition or beliefs of particular family. So you know, some family they will not have non-veg, some family they will be having only veg food. Yes, so it is decided, the food which we eat is decided by the tradition or belief of the particular family, and our food changes according to the season. So we will change our food items according to the season, like summer, rainy and winter. So during cold season you will not have cold items. Yes, children, so our food changes according to the seasons, like summer, rainy and winter. Now, factors for the change in our food habits. So, what are the why there is a change in our food habit? Due to the magazines, advertisement, then cooking related program telecasted in TV channels and radio. Then new food habit become common due to the use of internet in mobile phones and computers. Then cookery books nowadays, these facilities are available for us, which makes the change in our food habits, such as cooking related program, then new food habits, then use of internet in mobile phones and computer, and there is cookery books as so consumption of food items like pizza, burger, sauce, samosa, cornflakes, soup, noodles, ice cream, chocolate, chips have increased instead of consuming nutritious home food. Yes, some of these food are considered as junk food. So we nowadays the consumption of food items like junk food is increased, and instead of consuming nutritious homemade food. Now, what is meant by junk food? Junk food means the food material which has less nutritional value, or it is unnecessary for health point of view. So it will be having less nutritious content and it is not good for our health. So now consuming sauce rich food items like gobi manchurian, pani puri, Chinese food are common, and these sauce contain certain chemicals which makes the food tastier. Okay, so consuming the outside food instead of homemade food is on increasing today, and use of ready made food also used increasing the mechanical life of city or town. Yes, eating fast food is an example for this. Okay, children, so nowadays everyone is having ready made food or outside food instead of having homemade food. Okay, so these are the factors which causes the change in the food habit. Then effects of change in food habits. So if we are changing the food habits, what are its effects? People fall sick easily, and poisonous chemicals will enter the body due to the intake of tasty food instead of healthy food. So nowadays people will fall sick easily, and the poisonous chemicals will enter the body due to the intake of this tasty food instead of having healthy food. And body will lose the power to fight diseases, and consumption of spicy food and junk food has given rise to the obesity problem. Obesity means become more fat. Okay, so the many people nowadays they are eating spicy food and junk food, which result in the obesity. That means abnormal growth. That means they will grow and they become more fat, and body will lose the power to fight disease. Okay, so if disease comes, there is no power to fight against the disease for our body. Okay, these are some of the effects of change in food habits. Ready-made food pockets. Nowadays, food we eat is now available in pockets. Yes, so while buying ready-made food pockets, what we have to see, we should see the date of manufacture and expiry date and ingredients added to the stuff. That means the quantity of chemical which is added in the food item, and what is the temperature we have to preserve the packet. Everything we have to see. Okay, so we should notice the date of manufacture and expiry date, and we should see the ingredients which is added in that food items, and we should see the temperature needed to preserve the packet when we are buying the ready-made food packets. So you should you should think that, you should understand that it is dangerous to eat foodstuffs which have expired or consist of lot of added chemicals. Okay children, so we should be very careful. We should see the expiry and manufacture dates. After that we should use. And not only that, these food items, ready-made food items contain many chemicals. Better we can avoid this use of ready-made food packets. Now, wasting of food. We can see food being wasted. Yes. So, throwing away food which is worth consuming is called wasting of food. What is meant by wasting of food, child? We are throwing the food which is worth consuming. That is called as wasting of food. So, which is valuable, which contain nutritious, and if we are throwing that food, that is called wasting of food. It is important to preserve our foodstuff without wasting and spoiling. How we can preserve? We know the taste of pickles. Yes, salt is added to avoid the spoiling for many days. So in pickles we used to add more salt to avoid the spoiling, and we can keep it for many days. And chemicals like sugar are also used to preserve the fresh fruits. Okay, sugar also added to preserve the fresh fruits. And grapes are dried and used as dry grapes. Then fish, meat, milk are preserved by storing in the refrigerator or at low temperature, which is called as cold storage. Okay, so nowadays we are using fridge to preserve fish, meat and milk. Yes? So that is called cold storage. And good food keeps us healthy physically and mentally. So food is the essence of our life. To be healthy, it is important to protect ourselves by eating good food. So we should have a good food in our diet. We should not eat the ready-made food because it contains lot of chemicals and it will spoil our health. So to be healthy, it's important to protect ourselves by eating good food. I hope that you all understand about this topic. If you have any doubt, you can ask children. Thank you.